show. I'm very happy to have Vendetta. They played for us first. That was awesome, I might say. It was my first concert. That was awesome. I rocked out before our interview. Now I have the hard part. They had the fun part. Now I have the hard part. Hi guys, how are you?
Well, great.
Good.
Hi, Ashley.
How are you?
Thank you so much for surprising me with a little, with all these people. It was fun. How is it? Was it fun playing on the show? Like, have you ever played on the show? Like, I know you've done concerts and stuff, but is it the same thing or was it a little?
Well, this is pretty much the same thing except for the really bright lights.
And the time. Normally we're like later in the evening, us being nocturnal type people, so this AM thing was a new concept. I didn't even know there was a little dot next to the A. I thought that was an urban myth, but turns out it's
Well,
real.
I appreciate you taking the time and making your schedule work, so this could work.
Absolutely. I'm going to play for you.
It was a lot of fun.
It was a lot of fun.
And that was some of your new songs. What's your new favorite song that you play?
Well, I'm torn, because we finally wrote one together. That Guy. That was the first song I wrote with them, instead of like me presenting songs, or Will going, here's a song, or Don going, hey, do that again. That one I'm proud because we just sat in the room together and started goofing off, and it came out, and I am proud of that one. And the other one I love is Follow. TDS, the last time we were here, if you remember him.
Truck driver Sean.
Yep.
He's no longer with us, unfortunately, but we co-wrote that with him. That was a lot of fun. Also, and it's just got that big, goofy, chorusy, and it gives Will a breakdown spot.
Mine is Into the Mirror. I love that song. It's really sexy. You know what I mean? It's a groovy song. It's like, whoa, whoa.
It makes you want to dance.
It does, doesn't
Yeah.
it?
I was
watching everybody dancing.
I was grooving in the
Everybody was
chair.
butt dancing. Everybody was kind of going.
Yeah. That was cool. And that was cool. You got to go in the audience too.
Yeah, actually, in the audience, we had somebody that saw their show, a live show for the first time ever. That was
Yes.
awesome.
Really?
Yeah.
Her first show, too.
That's awesome.
It was her first show ever.
It's JC, right?
And
JC.
did you guys? Where did you guys come from?
I live in Lyman, but my best friend lives in Buxton.
Thank you for traveling all this way.
Oh, where's that one couple come from?
Billy Mack is a promoter. He was here tonight, or this morning, I mean, and he comes, I don't know where he lives, but he's 2 hours from here. So anything more than
Lewiston,
10 minutes
something
a
like that?
ride is a long ride
Well,
for me.
thank you. I appreciate you taking the time.
Yeah.
Is there
My favorite new song is Shocker,
shocker?
because it's fast and
Oh, my homework assignment
almost-
from Dom.
Oh,
If it
what's
was
your
any-
homework?
if it
You
was
always
any
say,
faster, it would
this
be
poor guy always
hard
says
to
homework.
Well, no, we're sitting there, and Dom had just got off the phone with Coop on something. He's like, we do need a fast song. Can you write something fast? I'm like, do you mean like write it fast or like write fast? He's like, both. What do you want to buy? 2 days.
Oh my God.
Damn it.
We wanted to write something like Stone Temple Pilots' Cracker Man, where when it first starts, it just goes bam, it just goes, just takes
Yep.
off. So I said to him, like, we need to write a fast song. And he goes, you mean like this? And he just went, he just started playing it. And we're like, yeah, like that.
Yeah, I wanted to bring it faster, but they're like, that's a little too fast, because me being a hyperactive little person that I am, they're like, nope, bring it down some, bring it down, bring it down.
Are you allowed to say ginger? Can we say ginger?
It's not. I dyed it. You can't see it in the roots.
Ginger.
And there's something to be said about keeping it simple.
Yep.
It's hard to do unless you're actually a really seasoned musician. Then it becomes easier to keep it simple, because then that's what you can focus on. But I even still struggle with that sometimes, but I thought we did pretty well with Shocker.
That's awesome. Thank you guys so much.
And it's weird presenting keyboards to them, because I've always been very timid with them. I mean, I've been with the group now for about a year. And I feel like I finally got skin in the game, so to speak, not just a hard gun, which I told the guys the other night, and they just looked at me like I was an idiot. Like, you've been part of the band. We've gone through, I don't know how many drummers we can't even count. It's kind of the running joke now.
Some of them more than once.
Really? They come back?
We had a couple. Yeah. And then they lose equipment off the side of the highway on the truck. On the way here.
Where is he?
He already left.
Well, thank you so much. That was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
What was the best part for you to play on my show?
Actually, the best part for me was seeing the look on your face when you came into the door and realized you had an audience today. That's all I was concerned about. I was like, I knew we rehearsed and we were going to nail it today, this morning. But the biggest thing was keeping the secret with Leslie and trying to not say anything to you. Try to post the show for the people coming without you knowing about it.
Yeah.
And, I mean, I don't know. I can't remember his name. I always forget his name. The one that works behind the scenes.
Steve.
But Steve was the taller one, the Marine.
Yep.
And I was down the hallway, and two of the guests came in, the VIP guests, and they were walking down the main hallway, and Steve was playing it off. He goes, "Were you guys here to help set up?" And I go like a dummy. I'm like, "No, they're guests." And of course, you're right in the corner, and he's like, "No, they're here to set up." And I go, "No, they're guests." Like, I almost blew it. Did you hear that?
No,
Right?
I didn't know. Good. I was
Singers.
distracted.
He's looking at me. He goes, "Shut up."
Yeah, I thought it was a lot of fun. It's like playing in a television studio. I kind of spaced out for a minute and thought I was on the Murph Griffin show.
Yes.
But
He said Merv Griffin.
Hey,
Merv
hey.
Griffin.
Dated himself.
Hey, could
I
it
guess
be worse?
we
I
could
grew
have
up
used
watching Lawrence Welk.
some canned laughter or canned applause, but
Nobody knows
Yeah,
Lawrence
you guys
Welk.
need to get like a fake applause in the audience.
That's post-production.
And that was your first time playing your new songs, right?
No.
No.
Oh, well, actually, we did debut that guy here today
This is the first time we've done that guy.
was the first.
in public.
Nice.
We were still working on the tracks last night. Me and Will were going through finalizing some of the tracks.
Yeah, because like 3 weeks ago, Signal to Noise asked us to be on a show at Iron Tales in Acton, which is a great place, by the way. And we played a show for the first time, in probably over a year.
Yeah.
We performed Shocker and Into the Mirror, which we haven't done live yet, since a couple weeks ago. But
That's cool.
yeah, but tonight, today. I keep saying tonight.
I know.
This morning.
It's this AM thing. It's
I know.
confusing.
This morning we played that guy for the first time, so I hope you guys liked
See, I
it.
messed up your schedule. So
Did you guys like our music?
Well, see, normally right now, my wife has me prepping dinner and stuff, going, "You're cooking." So yeah, this is weird.
So did you guys have to get up extra early? Just
I woke up at 4.
4 o'clock in the morning.
Sinuses, this allergy thing where it's finally the heat and everything. I'm like,
See, but I'm an old guy, so I'm like, I wake up at 1,
bathroom.
go to the
break.
bathroom.
Did you get-
I wake up at 3, go to the bathroom. I wake up at 5, go to the bathroom, and then I'm up for the day. So that's what happens when you get
Well,
old.
see that. That's
You'll see. You'll see.
so.
She's like, "Oh, stop. Please stop."
I don't.
Trust me, you don't want to touch that one. They'll keep going on like Sheldon Cooper when you ask them why.
I've never seen Ashley blush before. Look at her.
My God.
Let's see how long we can keep her blushing. Let's go for that one. Let's set a new record.
My God.
Because then her grandma might.
What does
come over.
everybody think about Ashley's shirt? She wore it for us today.
Yes. It's a new outfit.
Yes, I do like it. That's something my wife would wear. She likes the light colors and stuff.
Yeah, it goes, and I get to show off my tattoos. That's like
right, the new
that's
tats.
the main part. Like that's the main part. I got 4 of them now.
That's right.
I added to the collection.
Awesome.
Gets addicting after a while.
I know. Every time you go to the, she's in the chair. She's posted it, and this was the last one. It was a saying, right?
Yeah,
It was a saying on your back.
it's on the back. But I was like, cause I wasn't sure if I had to move, but Taylor, cause Taylor was the one that did it.
Yeah.
I'm like, he's like, stay right where you are. I'm like, okay, like I can move if you want me to, and he's like, he did awesome.
Yeah.
I love how it came out.
The first tat I ever got was my Marine Corps tattoo up here, and I went to the Cooper studio, and he had like a 400-pound guy in a chair, and he just started to do a tat on his neck right here, and he went zzz, and the big guy went out, and I was ready. I was the next guy, and I was just like, maybe I shouldn't get that tat. But it's once you get him, it's
Yeah.
addicting, right? So
It's addicting. Like I didn't even feel that one.
yeah.
So
I like the tracing. I think the outline of it's the
Yeah.
best part. I'm a weirdo.
So do you have any upcoming shows coming up?
Yes. We have a show. We have a show next weekend.
At the Wyndham
Tattoo festival thing.
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 Tattoo Music
Anyone can help us
Appreciation.
from the staff? Anyone remember? Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you, brother.
All I know is there's going to be a pig picking.
Don't
That's
feel
all I
bad.
care
We
about.
drew
Me
a
living
blank
down
too, and I'm the
south,
one
there's
that
a
booked
pig
them.
picking.
We're playing a show.
pig roast. Too.
And
Big roast.
do you have a website for people to check it out?
Yeah, it's vanndetta.com.
For all your-
Or on Facebook, you can type in, it's real easy, at Vendetta Music, and it goes right to our Facebook page. We've got a YouTube channel, which is being revamped, and a bunch of videos I'm sure we'll be doing in the next year, which will go on there, associated with some of the new songs we have. So
And will your songs be on on iTunes and YouTube and all that stuff.
Right. I'll be probably, once we get the album recorded, then we're going to figure out who we're going to distro it through. We would like to try to do some brick and mortar, mom and pops, because there's a lot of great small shops left, and if we don't support them, we won't have them. That
Right.
way we can still buy the classic vinyls and stuff.
Yep.
Try to, hopefully they'll be in the Bull Mooses, like Spun Records down in Dover. They moved. I don't know who owns them now, but this same guy. It's one of the brothers, one of the two that owns it. Cool shop. You can find all the cool vintage Dickie Betts, stuff like that.
What's the hardest part about making a new album?
Staffing. Drummers. Will giving me a glaring look every time I walk into that drum
on that,
track.
we currently, okay, hold on. We currently don't have a drummer right now, okay,
I
folks?
don't want one.
We really don't want one, but if you're that guy or that girl, give us a call.
Can't be a drug addict. Can't be going to jail every 2 weeks. Can't get drunk and start running your mouth towards everybody and their spouses. What was the other ones?
You have to show up to rehearsal. It's a
On
must.
time.
That's a hard one.
On time.
Yeah, you would think that, hey, I want to be in a band, and
Can't
when
be,
you tell them to go, yeah, we rehearse on Mondays and Thursdays, they're like, what?
can't be
each
an
week?
egomaniac.
Oh, that's right. The one that got drunk and sounds like you're my grandfather's music.
No
and,
egomaniacs. Yeah. a lot.
yeah, that was a fun firing.
The hardest part, I think, about being in a local band is that, you know, you start off and you're nobody, you're no one, and nobody knows your music. So, you know, other than us being friends, you know, the people don't know us, so it's hard to find someone to step in. But
And it must be hard to get your music out there sometimes.
it is.
Well, I will say since the advent of like the YouTube and the internet, it's a lot easier. Cause I mean, I remember days going out underground, handing out cassette tapes and like the old cassette singles.
Team.
We used to cover up, like we'd find the really bad B-stock singles like Vanilla Ice when they found out he was a fraud, Milli Vanilli. We'd buy those by the hundreds, get them for like $0.25, erase them over, and we'd just spray paint them and put on whatever our little logo was. Here's our demo. Just chucking them at people.
And the cassette tapes, that was funny back then.
The cassette
And they
singles.
play the other side and they hear Rick Astley, but that's okay.
Let you down, never gonna let you go.
Who is your favorite singer besides like who inspired you to be in a band? Who?
For me, it was David Bowie.
My brother Michael and my high school music teacher. I was a little arrogant punk, and he's made me listen to like Motown, which I love now. Wendell Purrington, who still teaches us down in Portsmouth High School. He showed me who Ella Fitzgerald was. I don't know if you've ever heard of her, but me being a punk rock kid and
He's
hearing her,
130. He
I was
didn't
like,
tell you that part.
You guys must know AC/DC.
Who?
AC/DC. Like,
which singer?
We know their music, yes. Well, for
Do you
me,
like AC/DC?
I've listened to very
I know
eclectic
some of their
stuff. So
songs.
for me, it was weird bands like
I lost my picks.
Hawkwind, Parrot Ubu, King Crimson. That's what got me into. Which probably nobody in this room knows except me.
Little house bells.
Bands like Hawkwind, Parrot Ubu, you know,
And Harry Connick Jr. The Harry Show, Harry Connick Jr., jazz musician.
Kraftwerk. There's one.
Harry Connick Jr.?
You remember Independence Day 4?
No.
This is how you properly, when he's with Will Smith, this is how you properly kiss butt. And gets down on one knee. This is the Reverend coming at you. Buckle up, and we're killing alien stuff. Check out Harry Connick Jr., great singer.
Captain Beefheart and his magic band.
that's a new one for you.
Thank
Tom.
you, Lord.
What's Tino?
Someone keeps talking to me. I don't know who it is.
Hey, I got certified as loopy from the military, so I mean, that could
Lord,
be
what's the one in
medication not
megabucks
working.
numbers? Anyone?
What's Tino mean?
We'll never be on this show again.
Can you explain what,
Oh, you're coming on again. Don't worry.
what does Tino mean?
So, Ashley, what is your favorite song?
Oh, Andy Grammer.
Who?
Andy Grammer.
Hey now, honey, I'm good.
He knows,
What? I'm like 0 for 2 right now.
haven't seen
Who
a
is
daughter
Andy
around the
Grammer?
house.
dude.
Girl band.
How can you not know?
Is it a
Go
girl
for
band?
Dirks Bentley.
Is it a girl band?
God,
What? It's not Dirks Bentley
so
there.
bad right now.
That's right, I think-
Backstreet Girls? I don't know who they are either. I don't know.
Well, I met him in September.
Oh, that guy.
That was like the best night ever, I might say.
Actually, I look at your Facebook page all the time, and I see pictures of you and Patrick Dempsey.
And
What's up
Patrick
with that?
Dempsey.
See, I never see the Patrick
I like
Dempsey. I
that
see
guy.
Romeo. Yeah,
Romo.
Yeah.
Romeo.
See, I finally did because Grandma looked at me earlier and was like, as long as you didn't say Romeo,
That's
now
her
it's stuck
dog.
in my head.
That's her dog.
I take more pictures of him than I do myself. It's sad. It's really sad.
Yeah, but you had one that I just thought was hysterical. Should have been like on those cat and dog Vine videos. The dog's just looking up from the blankets like, really? Give me a break. It was a cute picture. The dog's just all like,
And then Cooper did my tattoo for Rolo.
aw. What is that one like you, honey?
His
Can we get a close up of that?
pop print.
They'll do that post-production.
Yep. So that was kind of cool.
That's nice.
Yep.
And I personally wanted to thank, a lot of the people that, we were talking about earlier about, is it hard to get your music out there? And I quickly said, well, yeah, it is, but it's really not these days. What Jay just said, and then we got people out there like Justin Zane and Mark Curto.
He's awesome. I might say.
Yeah, and the Face Melter and Joe Hodgson and all those guys that Wayne Benson from Boston Rock Radio and all those guys and gals out there that we don't even have to pay them, and they take our music and they put it all over the internet. So, if it wasn't for people like that, it'd definitely be much harder.
And your fans, of course.
And definitely our fans that come out and support us. I
You
mean,
have fans?
yes, we do.
Yes.
Ah.
We had about 15 of them show up today, which was pretty cool.
That's pretty awesome.
And some of them traveled the distance to get here.
I thought they just came to see your buns.
Buxton's like 2 minutes from like Canada. Then you got the other guys came from Machias, which is like near Russia. I don't even know where that is, but that's a long way
Still
to
near
drive.
China.
Falkland Islands.
Yeah, because when I came,
The Falkland Islands, yeah.
in to do the show, I was like, just like, gonna come in the studio, and Steve's like, no, stay out there. I'm like, okay, something's up. I'm like, so I don't know. Thank you all for.
Well, I grew up in Northern California. I mean, there are towns in Maine that are called what? Route 63, Box 21 / Area 52. I don't know. There's things like that up in the northern Maine part. They aren't even like towns. They're like, where do you live? I live in 52.
Yep,
that's where you're
Martha, you
from.
go up past the
No
street light
offense
and
to
you
you
turn
folks
left
up
when you see
there.
the cow tipping.
What is it? T2R3?
See, he knows. He's from the
He lives up
county.
there.
See that? He used to live at T2, Road 3, Fire Hydrant 7. Right next to the
that's
truck
not
that had
true.
no wheels.
Caribou, Maine is where I'm from.
Caribou.
Right.
It is on the map.
Family up in Canada.
Yeah.
See?
The plane crashes.
See, they know. My sister used to live up because her husband worked for the government. She used to live in, where is that there? It's
beautiful
almost into
place.
Canada. It's like going beyond like Sunday River and right on the border. And when you get into her town, there's like this old police car with a mannequin in it. What the heck's that town called? But anyways, no, it's not Machias. It's like, no, it's not that far. But anyways, it's like going western Maine up. And he used to work on the border. But anyways, it's kind of weird to have an old police car that has, like 50-year-old car, but this mannequin in it. So I was driving by, I was like,
What?
what was that? That was their cop. So
Interesting.
very interesting.
What is your nicknames? I mean, I know it, but
I'm Morbid Zeus.
some people that are watching it for the first time.
Or if you
Jay
guys,
Styles.
The engineer.
Nice.
or if you see my other page on Facebook, I'm Dami Darko.
I know you keep changing.
Annoying.
You keep changing his name. That's so annoying.
He's like the kids nowadays. I don't know what I am. Trying to figure out everything. He's just drawing names at a dartboard. And let's see what I want to be this
I
week.
messaged my son. He's 12 years old. I messaged him on Facebook on mobile messenger, and he blocked me. He didn't know who I was.
Good for him. At least you know he doesn't talk to strangers.
I said,
And weird
"Tal, you
ones.
blocked me. What's up?" He goes, "Oh, sorry, Dad."
Because you keep changing your name.
think
So
it's fun.
like
I was
confusing.
Dominic blah blah one time.
I think he was referencing there's a cool movie about time travel called Donnie Darko.
Donnie Darko. I got that from Donnie
That would've been
Darko.
cool.
Dami Darko.
Didn't I have the rabbit in it?
Yes.
Okay, so
He
I
was the
the
rabbit.
right one. Okay.
It's a good movie. But I wanted to personally thank our staff members who are always effortlessly and nonstop pushing Vendetta and promoting us, from our band manager to our street team manager. Al's our ops manager. Al Baleo, he couldn't be here today. But, it's just really nice to have people.
Break his taint or something like that.
He broke his taint.
Wow. Can we say that on here? Broken
bro-
tank?
Can we say taint?
Wow.
Show.
Wow.
Well, you'll see when this airs, it'll be. He broke his.
Oh my
Big-
god.
One of those comic book pows. I would like to thank Sid.
Oh, yes.
Barn
Yeah,
Sid.
he's part of our road crew.
Well, on a personal note, because he helped me through with the VA, dealing with that, and it's a daunting experience. And I want to thank my wife, Jen. She's encouraged me to respond to these guys on the Craigslist ad.
Thank you, Jen. Love you.
And she supports it. And like, there's been times when I was writing in the house, I'd throw my guitar, or rip the computer out. She won't yell at me. She just gives me that sad puppy dog look, which is even worse than getting yelled at or punched. Just that look of disappointment. Then again, I'm used to that look with her sometimes. See that look right there?
She's like, there you go.
No, I thank her.
She was shaking her head no. She was like, no, you're awesome.
No, I thank her because, I mean, without them, she encouraged me. And I thank them for allowing me to join them. And me and Will bicker at times because our production methods are wildly and vastly different. But I think the new stuff, part of that, we just know, let him do the drum work now.
Yep.
These two techno geeks right here, they talk in their big talk all the time in the studio. I have no idea what they could be talking Russian. I have no idea what they're saying. They're like the circumference of the thing with the GPS and the radius of the 50 watts of the thing, and you turn that and you plug it in, and I'm like, I have no idea.
Well, thanks to geeks like us, you can now get a tattoo, which is a wave sign that when you put your phone to it, will have the voice come right out.
Really?
Yeah. So you can get Romo barking, and Coop can tattoo it, and the app will have him barking.
That's funny.
What? I don't even know where technology is going anymore. I can't even turn on my computer.
Why?
It's called internet porn, and all the ad blockers and stuff keep popping up.
Can we say
Oh my
porn on this
God.
show too? Porn? Can we say that?
Think so.
We'll never be on this show again, I'm sure. Ever.
Well, see,
Do I have to lean to when I talk to that camera? Can it see me from where I'm at?
it's when we leave, if they
we
start
say
hitting us with the mace and stuff, that's when we need to be concerned, really. So remember, some people... Oh, there's a hole in the floor. Great,
There he
become
goes
Bugs
again.
Bunny.
Why don't you
Yeah,
show yourself?
Yeah, but Tom, remember the last time we were here, we heard her, Ash and somebody else talking about men's buns and how cute they were. Look at somebody over there smiling about that right now.
That's right. We were like, I was so afraid to say some of our lyrics tonight, or this
first
morning.
time.
You know, we dropped some F-bombs here and there, and we talked kind of sexy on some songs. And I was like, I don't know if we can do that in front of Ashley. And Mitch goes, what, that potty mouth?
I think it's something to do with they're at the
Ashley?
Dempsey. No, there's something
She's
to
really
do with
not-
the Dempsey
she's really not a
show and
punk.
looking at the guys' butts
We're
there.
talking about Patrick Dempsey's butt the whole time we saw her.
Yeah, the last time we were here.
And her grandmother influenced the whole thing. The whole thing.
Look at it, Grandma's over there going, yeah, you know what? It's still a great butt to
You
look
wouldn't even
at.
know it was her grandma. That's what I'm talking about. They look like sisters. So they're over here talking about, we're trying to have an interview, and they're talking about
Oh my
Patrick
God.
Dempsey's butt the whole time.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll admit, it's a nice looking butt, but I don't want to talk about it, okay?
You're a man of action, that's right.
I don't know what that means, but I don't know what that means.
You'll see
I'm
in the
blocking
footage.
Will the whole time.
Hey, Will.
I just got info, Jackman, Maine.
Jackman. That's where they're from.
Jackman?
Will, coming to take over the world again.
Any other questions for us that you would like to know?
When did you guys start the band?
We started it together in 1953, 54. I'm just kidding. It was late 2011, early 2012. There were other members that were part of the band. We had a female backup singer. We had a drummer at the time.
How many drummers?
We've gone through
Oh my
we've
God.
gone through like 11 drummers. A couple of them more than once, but it's not our fault. I mean, you know, if you don't show up for rehearsal, how can we keep
We've
you?
gone through since I've been here.
And you've been the only singer, right? Or has there been a girl in there somewhere?
I had Christina
See, guys,
Wall.
look, I know there's.
There
yes,
was,
there's
us-
It's always
there's
been the lead
drummers,
singer.
there's singers, there are the
now-
guitar players.
Shows you
What
my
the hell,
experience with these
songs?
two knuckleheads. I love these guys, and I'll call them knuckleheads for this one. I walk into a practice after dealing with Josh DePaul, my predecessor, the original guitarist. They're like, yeah, just meet me at the studio. I'm like, so I go in there. There's two chicks over there. They brought their boyfriends. Josh is kind of like being weird out in the corner, and then you got Will over there just kind of sitting going. And Dom's like, hey, how's it going? Really? And there's Mondor, who is the rapper MC guy. So I'm like, there's 12 people, and I'm like, it's the Partridge Family. What the hell is going on here? And I'm
Like the Casey and the Sunshine Band, we had like
like,
50
oh.
members.
Where's the bus?
pretty much. But there's like 12 people in the room at that time, and to find out, 7 of them were in the band. then like what, a week later?
So wait, it went to 7, and then it went downfall after that.
Well, one guy was dating the chick, and the drummer was dating the chick, and the drummer left, and the chick left. And
The drummer left because he called us in a drunken stupor and said,
That was Nick.
"You guys are old and your music
That was
stinks
Nick.
and you'll never go anywhere without us." And I said, "You're fired."
That wasn't that one.
It's not how it happened, but it was close.
Wasn't-
It was close.
No, I was talking to Devin. Because he was dating the girl singer thing,
Oh, yeah.
or whatever her name was.
So wait,
We won't go there.
there was drummers, there was singers.
Yep.
So have all 3 of you just stayed together, like, and then everyone else just, like,
Pretty much.
Got fired or quit?
And it was somehow my fault.
No. I mean,
Well, you remember that one comment?
beating his chest.
No, with the 3 of us that we have now, we're kind of probably more on the same page than we've ever been with
well, that's a good thing.
at least the members in the group.
Yeah, I mean, what people don't realize is, I
Wanting the
mean,
same things.
anybody can, get together and put
be a-
together a couple of songs, but
Yep.
then, being in a band, we said it on your first show, the first time we were on it, this is like a second relationship.
It's like a family
Oh,
kind
my
of.
goodness,
Yeah.
we bicker all the time. I mean, but it's not, I don't take it to heart, it's just more of, you got 3 people trying to be creative, and sometimes that clashes,
Yeah, because other people have different ideas.
Oh,
and
absolutely.
You have different ideas, and then this
So
one has
what
different
you
ideas.
finally hear is a collaboration of 3 people,
All 3 of you.
coming to an agreement on something. It's
So
not
you
just
guys-
like
you guys all
not like
agree on-
he'll put something together and go, "This is final." That's not how it works.
Right.
So,
Because you guys all agree on.
I kind of did for Rope.
well, yeah, that was a good song. That is a good song.
But this is definitely a team effort.
Yeah.
There's not one person in the band that does all the work. Or
See,
does all the
my
creative
last band
stuff.
I was in before I joined these guys is outfit called Janus Incarnate, and I did all the work. And after a while, you can only wear that hat.
You can
so
only do
long.
so much. Yeah.
And like my singer, he was a talented guy, but he'd be there one week, like, let's go, all fired up, amped up. And we put out like 12, 13 songs like in a month, just independent releasing, recording them. And then all of a sudden, wouldn't see him again for 2-3 months. And it was just horrible. And I get tired of, well, if I'm writing the bass line, doing the drums,
Yeah.
doing the guitar work and everything, writing your damn lyrics for you, teaching you the melodies.
Because it's a team effort. Like, you
Right.
get, yeah.
You get tired of doing every frickin' thing. I mean, I know Will sometimes will bicker at me the way I do things, but I know it's a relief to him having somebody else that knows how to hook up cables, and because people don't realize, okay, to set up stuff, to run behind the scenes, like if we're doing like we did here. I mean, they can't really see it in the cameras, but you got a whole crap load of rack equipment over there, -1. Main turnpike.
Yeah, we lost some gear on the turnpike this morning.
Picked it up, I'm going to call them and see if I can.
They did
look
pick
at
it up?
Yeah.
Okay.
The road crew did.
We had a whole rack come right out of the truck, right onto the highway.
Hopefully it survived.
Nope.
We can turn it into a Donna Summer song. I will survive.
I know, right?
Hey, what's his name? Is it Brian Dumoulin or Ryan? Is it?
Brian, and I'm hoping that he comes back because
Brian Dumoulin is from Biddeford here, and
Yes.
he plays for the Pittsburgh Penguins.
And I'm hoping-
and they just won their 2nd championship, so he's going to be bringing
Congratulations.
that cup back around.
Second, I thought it was their third.
I didn't know it's
They're
their
second,
second.
2 years
Oh,
in a
that's
row.
right, 'cause they lost. Yeah.
But this is his second. This is his 2nd year with the Penguins, and they've won 2 in a row. So this is a kid from right around here,
So I'm hoping he comes
some
back.
of us were Raptors fans.
I'm not a Pittsburgh Penguins
so-
fan. I don't even understand hockey. But the
so-
fact that this kid is from Biddeford and
So,
is
but
coming
if you
here,
hear anything about him coming, like
I'll let you
here,
know.
let me know.
I will.
Because the first time I was sick and I couldn't go, so I was all like sad and stuff.
I kissed the cup.
Oh my god! I
I
can
washed
see
my
you do
mouth for like
that.
10 days. Like,
I can see you doing that.
And think about how many drunk guys that have been drinking all day, finally
Oh,
kissing
yeah.
that cup.
yep.
And I like
Dude, I just gotta get parole
some
now.
some people actually drank out of it too. Like they put their drinks in it. And
And also,
out of it.
this was my first time ever playing sober, which
Good
is kind of
job.
a weird experience.
that's a step up.
No, because it makes you more self-conscious.
Oh, makes you more aware.
Yeah, I mean,
It's not like he has this huge problem, but when you're playing out and you're in a club, you have a couple drinks here and there, and
Yeah,
a couple more
turn into 10
drinks
within
here
2
and there,
hours,
and then
like-
you have a couple more drinks here and there, and before you know it, you get on the stage. You're here and there.
pretty much.
We were a straight edge
happens.
band before Mitch came along.
Pretty much they were. I still pick on him for being a vegetarian, but at least you turned me on to what is that thing called? Tofu?
Tofu.
Oh, cardboard.
Tofurkey? It's actually not bad on a cooked pizza if we slice it thin enough.
I'm one chicken away from being vegan. That's all I eat. I eat chicken and fish. But other than that,
So how did you guys come
Pretty
up with the
boring.
name Vanndetta?
what's that?
How did you guys come up with the name Vanndetta?
Where's the joke?
It was actually your idea.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
kind of
I wanted to
threw
be
some
called,
names out there.
I had the name it was 4 of us. So I wanted to call the band Three Nuns and a Pyro.
Okay, but that probably wouldn't have worked.
No, not really. So Will goes, he came up with the name Vanndetta. I was like, Vanndetta. That's pretty cool.
When we first got together, it was gonna be like a gangster look. We were gonna wear suits and hats. That didn't go the distance, but the vendetta came from that, almost like that we're almost like a vigilante type of thing. That's where that came from.
Yeah, we do a sacrifice before every show. You're the one, so just after this setting, we're gonna have to sacrifice.
Not necessarily that
kidding.
we
Is
were
Is that
trying
why
to
all my
promote
chickens are gone?
violence.
Yeah,
We weren't trying to promote violence. It's just more or less
I'll never be on this show again.
taking things into your own hands.
Oh yes, you
Well, if we
will.
put on some strip music now,
I'll definitely never be on that show again.
cameras won't work after that. All the whiteness hit.
Are the cameras working? I think he fell asleep.
We haven't heard the voice.
Thank you.
So the vendetta stuck, even though the band kind of went on from that idea, but we kept the name.
Actually, we changed our name once.
Once,
Yeah,
and then
we-
did it not pan out?
We went from being like Vendetta initially was like a dubstep metal band, a lot of screaming and a lot of dubstep music.
Okay.
So I came from an old metal band just doing nothing but scripts called the Marble Socket.
Oh, so you were in a band before Vanndetta?
Oh yeah, I've been in a million bands, but Marble Socket really stuck. We went out on an actual tour and it was pretty cool. But you know, Mitch was talking about being sober. That was what broke us up. Was we couldn't stay sober enough to even play a show. So we turned the bass player off. He can't even hear himself. So that's so we came off the road and I was gonna give up music altogether. And
Well, it's a good thing you didn't
thanks.
give it up.
Thank you. Well, as you start to get older, you start to try and learn from your mistakes that you made in the past. And one of my mistakes I made was I wanted to be in a band with people that wanted to be in a band. So.
Because you have to follow your dream. I mean, I know some dreams are harder to, come true than others, but as long as you follow your dream and make it happen.
Yeah, because I'm not really a singer. I mean, I can make some silly noises with my voice, and I try really, really hard.
And you do a good Facebook Live. I need to learn from you because I try to do Facebook Live by myself.
It's fun.
It doesn't work.
You saw me chatting myself the other day.
It
Yesterday I was just going, "Hello, everybody, what's going on?" It's pretty cool.
I'm trying to do Facebook. I have to learn how to do that. You think I would know how to because I have my own TV show, but
We were live today on Facebook. We still are.
that's Sheila. I didn't even know that.
Is anyone saying anything? Yeah, they're saying a
All
lot of
three
things.
people.
Cousin Steve is the one who told me Dan was God. Jackman, rather.
Oh,
They're probably all sleeping by now.
Angela's commented a couple times.
Wherever they are.
Well, I can never do it by myself. I can never just sit there and talk to myself. So one time I just did Romo. I just live to him. I'm like, he's not doing anything. All he's doing is sleeping. So that's not working. So I'm like, oh my god.
you're gonna tell me that Romo held the
But
phone
see, the
for
thing
you?
is when you get Romo sleeping, now I don't know if he's like my dog.
Romo's our dog.
I have this big Rhodesian Ridgeback. It's a big, giant, sounds scary,
Yeah.
big candy dog. He sounds like he's gonna bite you to death and he'll lick you to death. He'll be sprawled out on his back, sleep, and all of a sudden you hear boop, boop. And it's comical because it's such a huge dog, and you hear that tiny little voice out of that thing, and his paws start flipping. I'm like, I gotta get that. Every time I start recording him,
That's
Stop
what
it.
happens to me too. Because my other dog, he makes this sound every time the fire truck goes by. Literally, he makes it just like the fire truck. And I can never get it on tape. It's really cool, but it's
You just
funny.
call the fire department and say, "Can you go by my house in
now,
about 5
we
minutes?"
get a megaphone here, and actually it has a fire truck thing on it, so we'll let you borrow that.
Yeah, it's kind of cool how he does it, but it probably hurts his ears. That's probably why he does it. But it's cool. Well, thank you guys for doing a little concert for me. That was kind of cool. I got to dance in the wheelchair and have a good time. And you guys will be on again. You know that.
Oh, I hope so. Maybe we'll have a drummer by then.
Maybe they'll be. Maybe
That's
they'll.
another piece of equipment we can lose. And
Because
we'll have to
I
like
heard
tie a
from
rope.
I heard from some pretty significant people in the scene that said our set was amazing. But if we had a drummer, the dynamics would be more intense. So if you are that drummer, vanndetta.com.
Come on down.
No drugs. Be amazed at how many people actually show up. You tell them, serious band. They show up, hey, I got pills. You want to party?
We're not going to stop just because we don't have a drummer.
Yeah, we're just gonna keep
Right.
pushing without a drummer. We're gonna have that's the whole idea is music is supposed to set you free from all of the poisons in the world, and that's why we do it. And we're not gonna let the absence of a
Things
drummer stop
stand in
us
our
from
way.
doing what we enjoy. So if people don't like it, that's okay. Even if we had a drummer, people might not like us. So the fact is we're writing some really good music and we're enjoying ourselves. So.
I mean, hell, I'll be happy if I'm 60 years old still playing music, if it's just for the grandkids sitting on a stool and doing like
If Mick
lullabies and
Jagger
stuff.
can do it, we can.
Yep.
Just
I mean, as
saying.
long as it's music.
Mick Jagger's like 107, and he's still out there running around
He's
on
still
stage.
popping out kids left and right.
He
The
is,
women
too.
half his,
Yeah.
So
not even
if
a
they
half
can do
his
it.
age. I don't even know how to describe that one. I want to be Keith.
Keith Richards?
Yes, I'm going to live forever. I'll just keep stealing the souls
He's
of
died like
everybody
10
else.
times.
So, is there anything you want your fans to know about Vendetta? Is there anything coming up for Vendetta?
Well, before I get to that, I just wanted to say, go to Ashley's Facebook page and like her page.
I
Like
have-
it,
I
like
have-
it, like
I
it.
have-
And once you like it, tell your friends about her page.
I have a fan page for the show, for the
Yeah.
exact show.
And then go to her YouTube channel
just
and
have
like
you-
that and subscribe to her.
Yep,
She's
'cause I-
amazing what she does for the
Thank you.
scene.
Thank you. And I'm hoping to get Brian Doolin back because he came the first time.
Yes, he did.
So
Thanks for the phone call.
I'm hoping to get him back on.
Is
So
that the hockey player, dude?
Yes.
yes. So
I saw him at
Oh,
Champs, though.
it might be the next hot button guy she's keeps talking about for a while. Might just be.
Right,
Wow,
she's
she's
staring
going
at
red
your
again.
butt.
I wish my
That's
hair
all she
color was
wants you
still
there
the
for.
same. I'd be matching it right
Watch
now.
out for her.
Hey, let me see that red pillow. Hold on a second. I want to see how red we can get her. Let's go.
Oh,
for
hold
a
on.
color
I
match.
gotta pick this up for you, Ashley. Hold it. Oh, I got it. Yep, good.
oh my God,
Okay, let's see if we can get her. Now, what was that guy's name again? What is the hockey player's name?
Brian.
Brian Dumoulin.
Brian. She's waiting to come see you. You can see the color match now. It'll make her extremely happy.
Yes. Cool.
I'm waiting to get hit now. You can tell who's married. Yes, dear.
All right. Well, thank you guys for coming.
Thank you, Ashley.
And I had fun with your concert. And thank you for making the time.
It was our pleasure.
Because now
From-
I get done here. We got to go back to Westbrook. I got to go back down, and my stepdaughter's playing tonight at a local theater down there, doing her acoustic rendition of Panic at the Disco. So, full day of music.
Nice.
What was the question you said before? You said something about, and I said, hold on, before I do that. You said something. I said something about your website. You would-
Oh yes, all my video, all my YouTube, because my show's now on YouTube. So
Okay.
all the shows that get uploaded on YouTube, I share on my page. So
Ooh, cool.
people, because not a lot of people live in Biddeford,
Right.
so they don't get to check out my show, which is kind of like so that's why we put it on YouTube so everyone could see it.
Thank you so
I
much.
believe she wanted to know if there was anything that you guys wanted the fans to know.
Oh, thank
Yes, that too. Thank
Yes.
you.
Thank you for not doing like the guy from Dimebag Dave's fans do.
you. Oh, yeah. Dirty
Shooting
Dave.
us.
Dirty Dave?
No, not Dave.
Dimebag Daryl.
Yeah, Dimebag Daryl.
Yep.
I'm glad that our fans support us and they're happy. And if they don't, well, sorry, we're writing music for us.
Yes.
I'm not trying to sound like an arrogant Yngwie Malmsteen, but we write it for us, and if people enjoy it, that's great. Because there's bands like me and Will love a band called KXM. It's a super group of weird guys. They write music for them. Some of it is just amazing. Some of it I don't get, but he digs it, and we have conversations about
Yeah.
that. You have to write for yourself, and we're lucky enough to have a lot of good people enjoy our music. I mean, I love my wife dearly, but I've went to present them songs. She's like, "Oh, that's great. It's really nice, honey." And it just reminds me of when you get that.
But you don't know if she's.
She's placating me, obviously.
Yeah.
It's like that little kid. Look, Mom, look what I drew. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, let's just put it on the fridge. And I see the kid's not looking. Walk up. See, look at her. She's turning red.
Mitch informed me that he's not wearing any underwear. The
Oh,
fans
geez.
might,
Actually, I am for once before I haven't
fans
ripped my
might want
jeans.
to know that. But
My first sober shirt and first time wearing underwear in
We are
like 20
Vendetta.
years.
We'll never be on this show again. Once again.
Really?
Talking about
See how we can
underwear
get
now.
Will going now.
Here we go. Actually, the last time we were here, remember you said something about
Oh yeah, playing with yourself.
Italy.
Oh my God.
he says playing the bass is something like playing the drums. He goes, and seeing how I am a former drummer, it's kind of like playing with myself.
Yes, that's exactly what it
What he
was.
said on this show, and the three of us went,
Oh my God.
that's what that was about. Anyways, she's been trying to end the show now for like 20 minutes, and we just keep going.
Random
People are going to watch us and fall
I've
asleep.
never been so red on any show before. I think my face is like, I think this is like a record.
Okay, now imagine if I had been drinking the lewd stuff that come out of my mouth. That's why I'm over here away from them, so in case you have to run the other way, in case you wind up and hit me.
Yes.
They got mace somewheres in the ceiling spraying me, I don't know.
That's what those are the mics right there. It's Mace.
I didn't even notice there was microphones up there.
But anyways,
Thank you all for
support local.
Thank you all for coming.
support local,
Support
support
local
local, local support and local. Go to a show. Doesn't matter if it's, like I said on my thing yesterday, $2, $3, $5 for a ticket. That's a couple of beers. You guys can spare that. Go to
Unlike-
local shows this weekend and support them.
And how much is what? Guns N' Roses? $1,300 for nosebleeds?
That's ridiculous.
Support local.
Support local music.
That's right.
Yep.
Right.
And check out Vandetta's new music.
And check out this hot young lady,
Thank you.
her YouTube channel.
Thank you. And my
And if you
Facebook
can,
page.
her dog.
Yes. I take more pictures of him than I do myself. That's pretty sad.
I know, it's great. It's cute though.
Thank you. Because I never know if people get sick of that, like me taking pictures of Romo, but that's good to know. All right, thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed the show. And my face getting all red, but other than that, I'm glad you enjoyed the show. Bye, everyone.